by almost every measure, the group that is facing some of the most severe challenges in the 21st century, in this country, are boys and young men of color.
I'm 23 years old, and if I would have told you my life was perfect, I would be lying to you. I went to college, didn't succeed the first time. I felt like all hope was lost, you know?
These students have a lot of different opportunities, but do they really? You know, you go to school, you go to college, and you come back to the community that got you to that point, if you were able to make it that far. A lot of times there's nothing for you to come back to.
Groups that have had the odds stacked against them in unique ways that require unique solutions. Groups who've seen fewer opportunities that have spanned generations.
There's a lot of young people who have dreams of becoming a doctor, the next lawyer, or even the next president, but because they can't buy food or because they don't have clothes or access to the education that they need, they don't make it.
And the worst part is we've become numb to these statistics. We're not surprised by them. We take them as the norm. We just assume this is an inevitable part of American life, instead of the outrage that it is.
We have to bring resources of jobs into our communities. We have to create programs that prepare those students for those jobs. We have to be able to have scholarships available for those students to be able to go to college for not just any type of degree, but degrees that actually may support some of the business that are happening here at home, because they know that they can bring the resource of their minds back to their communities to be able to create better things for the future.
So we need to change the statistics, not just for the sake of the young men and boys, but for the sake of America's future.
The impact that the resources from different organizations that's partnered with the My Brother Keepers initiative would have on the youth, including myself, can be very monumental.
The resources that you pour in to young men are very special, you know, because you teach them about technology, you teach them about the earth, you teach them about things that they probably never would think about if they were just roaming around on their own.
Broadening the horizons for our young men and giving them the tools they need to succeed will require a sustained effort from all of us. Business leaders will need to create more mentorships and apprenticeships to show more young people what careers are out there. Tech leaders will need to open young eyes to fields like computer science and engineering. Faith leaders will need to help our young men develop the values and ethical framework that is the foundation for a good and productive life. So we all have a job to do, and we can do it together.
I truly believe that Inglewood, in launching the Our Brothers Keeper initiative, is stepping out and wants to take care of the young men. They understand that those young men will be our leaders in the future.
So we have to work together. We have to bridge that gap by using the tools that we have as individuals to create the change that's necessary for the future.
We are a prideful city. We're proud of the people who came before us. We're proud of the people who are here today. And we know the greatness of this community. We know the greatness of our city. We know the greatness of our youth. So if you all will invest in our youth and see that greatness and recognize that vision we have of being the city of champions, we can make Inglewood, Los Angeles, and California the model for many other cities and states to come of raising champions.